Test.
Hello, my rebellious nerds. That's your guys' new nickname. Okay, so I have a little special guest with me here today.
What's up?
This is my mom.
Hello.
Next episode, hopefully my dad will be on here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not nice, man. Anyways, so
It's the truth.
this is pre-recorded for Monday, but since we're recording this on Sunday, happy Father's Day. Thank you, Dad, for being a great dad.
Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there.
Yeah.
Keep that shit up.
I already gave him his gift, and we're recording at like night, so
What'd you get him?
$20. Huh?
Wow.
He kept it, so I mean that's good news.
There you go.
All right, so if you don't already know, this is my podcast, Guitar Talk. I'm very happy to see me, and you here, my rebellious nerd. And yeah, so cue the thingy. Cue the thingy. Yeah.
Cue the intro.
Cue it. Yeah. All right. Okay, so.
Does that
Yeah.
No.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
I'm just gonna edit it in
roll the intro?
Okay, so, anyways, so.
Roll the intro.
Hello, Ma.
Hello, son.
Hello, Mommy.
Hello, sonny.
Okay, so.
Sonny boy.
Hey.
Sonny boy.
I thought it was about time I got like a person on the show, and she's had her
As opposed to what?
being alone. I have separation anxiety, man.
Fair enough.
So she's had her thingies with music. Definitely not making it, but
Why you gotta say definitely?
because you're not. I mean,
I can sing by myself.
I have to fart. Anyways, she's been
Still probably more musical than I am.
Yeah. Anyways, so she's had her rounds and rounds with the music. She's been to concerts. So go ahead and tell us about that. I want to hear about that. Yeah.
About what?
Just tell us about the concerts you've been to. Tell us about your music taste.
Yeah, I've been to concerts. I think I have a pretty eclectic music taste, although it's pretty narrow if you really think about it. Half the concerts I've been to were with you, so
Hold it up to your. Yeah, hold it up like this. Straight to your mouth, because
okay.
these are dynamic microphones. So
Let's see, half the concerts I've been to were with you.
Yep.
Been to everything from, Poison, of course, to
Faster Pussycat,
Pussycat,
Green Day.
Reba McEntire.
We're actually going to see Ghost in July. I think it's July 12th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. What?
Is it July?
Yeah, it's in July.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to go see Ghost.
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses. That was far from spectacular.
That blew.
That blew hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We had front row once. Me and my friend Amy. That was
that was
when.
That was her.
Oh, that was when. Damn, boy. See, now you're gonna make. Can you edit that out?
Yeah, I'm gonna edit it out. No, I'm not.
Jeez.
I'm not gonna edit it out.
Better.
Once I edited it out, I farted into the microphone. I'm in my eyes.
Never coming on this show again. Never.
Asshole.
Never.
You're mean. Okay, Axl Rose, go on. Get out of here. Okay, anyways. So, there's some things I've been wanting to talk to you about on this show.
Okay.
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 So, as you know, this is my mom, and she really supports my music career. So
Literally and figuratively.
there's one song that she likes above the rest, and it never really stood out to me, but it stood out to her, obviously. SAUCY. So tell us about that. Tell us about that.
Well, you made that song for one of our live stream shows when we
did.
were selling wax. He helped me
Mhm.
sell on an app called Whatnot, and yeah, I mean, without him, I probably wouldn't have gotten any sales. So
Shut up! You got the sales.
he was the salesman. Everybody loved him.
Everybody
yeah,
on
so
Whatnot had a crush on her, so that's why.
Nobody had a crush on me, but
Everybody did.
that is why Saucy is held near and dear to my heart.
There's this demo I made. I never released it, but it's like Saucy Cat, Saucy Cat, Saucy Cat, Saucy Cat, Saucy Cat. So this is
Musical talent right there.
musical talent. Saucy Cat. Anyways, so speaking of Amy, tell us about her boyfriend's band back in the days. How you used to get dragged into like Guitar Center and he'd be in there for like hours looking for guitars and guitar equipment for shows.
Well, I mean, Amy was always in a band too, so
I forgot about that.
yeah, she played keyboard.
Of course she did.
Then Darren, which was her boyfriend at the time, played guitar, and yeah, we went to Guitar Centers, and we went to bars, and we went to clubs, and we went to concerts, and yeah, all that good
Speak
stuff.
the truth. Speak the truth.
I am speaking the truth.
Speak the truth.
I can't tell everything. This is live. This is going to be broadcast.
It's a podcast. It's Guitar Talk. Welcome to Guitar Talk.
Well, I mean, back before everybody was recording everything, we got in all sorts of trouble. But
Yeah, she was rebellious. She was bad.
but now that everything is
She's
recorded
She's chill
and
now.
saved for all time, then yeah, no, I was a perfect angel. Never did nothing wrong.
Lies.
Never stole a van. Never.
Lies. Okay, funny. She didn't. Yeah. Okay, so I heard that you liked Holly Molly too. Today,
Holly Molly.
Holly Molly.
Mad hater.
Well, we'll talk about that. No, so Grandma, I was when I was over at their house today, we were in the basement chatting, waiting for the dros to cry.
The what?
Clothes to dry.
The drawers to cry.
And she was like,
This is what it sounds like when drawers cry.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Anyways, we were down in the basement, and she's like, speaking of that, okay, let me impersonate her. Speaking of that video, where you were laying in your bed, don't you ever think that that would attract the creeps?
Sir, what are you talking about?
And Holly Molly, I was laying in my bed.
Oh, Grandma said that.
Yeah, that was
said,
Grandma.
Yes,
That was
it'll
Grandma.
absolutely attracted creeps.
And I said I'd be pleased. Please, creeps, come to me.
Please, creeps.
And I heard that you also like that song.
I do.
That surprises me because it's rap.
I mean, okay, well, I mean, you made the song, so I have to have appreciation for it. Rap or not.
You really don't have to, though.
I'd like to see you venture into the countryside of things.
Nope. Nope, that's not happening.
Why not? Why not?
I don't like country.
I don't necessarily like country either, but
I'm not going to do country. Here, you want me to do
no,
country?
there's something. Don't. Okay. Don't let him get. Do that. Oh, folks, he's grabbing his guitar. He's probably gonna play Fishing in the Dark or something.
I forgot about that song. I like that song. This is my impersonation of country. They can hear it from here. It's loud enough.
If it's too loud, you're too old.
hate country music. Red pickup trucks and beer cases.
Trains.
And cold ones on a Monday night.
Dogs with ticks.
Going through the woods and got attacked by a California bear.
California bears often travel to Texas with boots and moms.
And I found a creepy version of Ryan Trahan
In prison.
in the forest going. No offense.
Well, this is turned into a hoedown.
Okay, yeah. That was my impersonation of every country artist. Offense
Johnny
taken.
Crash.
Don't speak about Johnny Crash like that. Don't sweet. Hey, kid!
Hey!
I'm robbing this bank. I forgot how that song went. It's a Johnny Cash. It was like,
Mama died in prison.
his mom died.
Got ran over by a darn old train.
Does he actually say that?
No.
Oh, man, that sucks. Anyways, so, I want to talk about this. So, I have a upcoming single called Tuning Drums coming out. And she's already listened to it. I mean, she's basically my manager. She listens to everything before it comes out. So, I mean, how do you feel about that song? Don't give any hints. Don't give any hints.
5 stars.
Out of 10.
Out of 20.
Yep. Yep. So, how do you feel about my studio?
I'm glad the basement's finally getting used for things other than what won't fit upstairs anymore. So,
Yes,
yeah, I'm all
sir.
for it.
Yes, ma'am.
Kind of looking around and seeing how
God awful messy it is right now.
it's
It's not.
it's an unfinished basement, but
It's
I mean
unfinished.
it's got a floor and walls.
Yeah, rock hard floor. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this. The other day I
The
was.
washer and dryer is down here too, so it's pretty badass.
Yeah, it is. I'm getting demonetized
For what?
for swearing.
Because I said ass.
Yeah.
Meant like a donkey.
Yeah,
He
right.
just carried his ass.
I'm
to
not
the
even
water.
monetized anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I was down here the other day
But
practicing.
folks subscribe so he can get monetized.
It ain't
So
gonna
you can
work.
start paying rent.
Shut up. I was down here the
Now
other
that
day.
he's taken over the basement.
Yeah,
He's even had electricity run down here.
this is my area.
We just exist here.
The other day I was down here playing American Idiot, and suddenly my little snare drum over there, it just started rattling. I was like, well, that's haunted, isn't it?
What snare drum? Where?
That one over there, the gray one. The one that we got at the Bergen Center. And that dude, he was like, here's the snare drum, it's like $100 or something.
I have nothing to say about that.
Okay, well, what do you want to talk about? We're going to try and get this like 20 minutes or something, or 26 minutes.
It's quality, not quantity. What do I want to talk about?
Well, it's a
I'm not
podcast.
sure.
It has to be quantity.
I don't know. Talk about like what's. All right, if you could see one band that you haven't seen yet, who would it be? In concert, and where?
Surprisingly, Brittany Fox. I would love to go see Brittany Fox.
I would love to see them again too.
She saw Brittany Fox at the Palace of Auburn Hills. She was
No, Saginaw Civic Center.
Oh.
It's
Weren't they like,
close.
were they with Kicks? That,
No, they were not.
Oh.
It was with Poison. They opened up with Poison. I've seen a lot of bands opening up for Poison. I've seen Poison lots of times.
she's a Poison
Lots of
fan
times.
girl. She has Poison hanging up in a
Because
room.
Kicks never came around to Detroit that often.
They did. Grandma just wouldn't let you go see them.
I was younger. I missed the hair band. Heydays by about 5 years. I was junior high during the heyday when all the rest of my fans were, the rest of my friends was listening to New Kids on the Block, stuff like that.
As in my dad.
And your father. Yep.
Tell us about the Rush concert. That sounds cool to talk about. Tell us about Rush.
Went to Rush. Neil Peart was.
She loves him.
Yeah.
I can't confirm if that's in the crush way or just he loves him.
No, he's just he was just an amazing drummer. Actually went to see Primus. They were opening up for Rush.
See, I'm a Primus fanboy. I'm like Primus. You know.
I mean, so was I. But seen Rush, and yeah, they blew me away. Didn't really know anything about them, but came away. I think it was on their Counterparts tour.
Was Rush the headliner?
Yes.
Oh, I thought Primus was.
No. Rush.
What's the worst concert that you saw that me and you have been to? Because I know you're going to say Guns N' Roses because...
Yeah, I'd say Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Specifically.
At the concert me and you have been to?
Shannon Hoon. Gosh.
I mean, none of them have been really that bad. By the way, the reason she didn't like the Guns N' Roses concert is because the opener was Blind Melon and the singer went flying off the speaker and landed headfirst on the stage.
That was a travesty.
Yeah,
I didn't like Blind Melon before. Definitely didn't like him after that. But
yeah.
R.I.P. Shannon Hoon. There's no rain.
Yeah, doing the B girl impression.
I don't know. There was a crappy concert that we went to, aside from Motley Crue. Oh, sorry.
I can barely see you.
That's the point.
There we go. Yeah.
Motley Crue was pretty horrific.
Yeah.
We left, I don't even know if it was halfway through, but
it was like I don't know. Mick Mars carried that show. Like Mick Mars, like he was the and
just like he's carried the band its whole life.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? Is that the worst one? No, you like
Stephen Pearcy. Stephen Pearcy was the.
Yeah, we left.
I love Stephen Pearcy, and I can't say that the show was bad, but it was cold, and he wouldn't come out. Like, they had the stage already, and he wouldn't come out for, like, 30 minutes. And I was, like, respect to you for building kicks up, Stephen Pearcy, but
who was the opener?
Yes, Lost Hearts. Okay, I want to talk about this so much.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
So, I'm actually, like, the #1 engager one time on Facebook.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I learned that badge, and I hold it with honor. This band, Eddie...
Yeah, it's a really great band.
Eddie Trunker
really.
talked about them. Is that his name?
Mm-hmm. Trunk. Eddie Trunk.
And, like, I was blown away by this band. I mean, they came on stage, and they freaking rocked it. Like, I was, like, usually when we go to concerts at that certain place, it's usually the open bands are okay. They're not bad, but, like... And usually we don't really go there for them, except Red Rain and Winger. That was one.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like when Lost Heart, like they freaking rocked this. Their mom was at the concession stand, which personally meant a lot for me because that's what I hope she'll be doing when I start doing concerts.
Yes, they were incredibly nice young men. The mom ran the merch booth, and she was very nice, and me and Caesar went up and talked to her.
Me and Tape Fury. This is Mama Fury.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tape Fury went up and
it's time I exposed my name. My name's Caesar.
Told her what I mean, I don't know, bands nowadays I don't really get into, but they had me from the jump. They were really good. If you haven't checked them out, check them out.
I
Lost
want
Hearts.
to taste your blood. I want to just like Adam and Eve.
Yeah,
That was so
super
good.
cool.
I know.
Super cool.
So those fireworks and or pyrotechnics and the anime video is badass. I love that.
Oh yeah, and yeah, they've got some videos out. They play all over the country, but they need to come back here to Lynchburg.
Not Lynchburg, Roanoke.
Sorry, Roanoke.
Completely speaking. We saw them at Dr. Pepper Park.
Sir, I'm going to need a stationary stand if I ever come and do this podcast again, so that I know where to hold the microphone.
Here.
As to not.
I told you here.
No, it's too late.
It's not too late.
It's always too late.
She's too late.
No, because then what am I going to do with my hand?
Put them down on your lap. I don't know.
No, because I'm northern. I talk with my hands, so if I'm holding the...
Then you can, like... Look, let me show you. In fact, I'll do it for a while, just so I can hopefully convince...
Nope,
so
see, that's
hopefully
why...
convince you. These microphones are huge. Don't judge me. It was in my goal for it, you know. I'm not abusing my mom, I promise. Ow!
I just wanted to see if it made a noise, or if it sounded hollow.
She's not being nice to me. You're not nice.
I'm sorry.
Anyways,
Thanks for having me.
We're not finished.
Oh.
We're finished. Bye, guys. Bye.
Roll the outro.
Lame ass security. I'm out.
Roll the outro.
I'm not done. Oh. I mean, do you want to be done?
We're back.
I act like Axl Rose. Think this lame ass security. I'm going home.
For two. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I need to shut up and shut my mighty mouth up, and I want to let you talk. So, talk about something. I mean, it's called Guitar Talk, but talk about whatever you want to. We're trying to match Joe Rogan here.
Faster Pussycat released a new song.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Cover In Excess. Don't change.
Oh yeah, I saw that on their Instagram.
Yeah, I
Tammy's
looked
Instagram.
I looked it up on YouTube, and I found a video, but it was posted like 6 years ago. So I don't know if they just released it or
Probably. Faster Pussycat tends to do that. LA Guns, they released a new song. I can't say it because I don't want to get in trouble. I mean,
what's it called? What does it start with?
Lucky MFer.
Oh.
Listen, I'm allowed to say 2 slightly cuss words on this channel. Hell and ass. I can only say that, and then the rest are...
You are grounded.
Frick.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Just why we can't have nice things.
Anyway,
She's just chill.
let's read some emails.
Shut up, Steve. I mean, Rick. Okay, so this first one's from Tape Fury. That's made up. Tape Fury. That I emailed in on the Steve and Rick podcast, and I didn't want to put my real name, so I put Tape Fury. And Steve Whiteman was like, "What kind of name is that?"
Tape Fury. Yeah, and Steve Whiteman also called him out in the concert that we went to at Hopewell.
Yep, he did.
I don't know if it was him or me, but he was like, "Who brings little kids to Kix concert?"
Because whoever they are, they're badass.
And I proudly raised my hand.
And he was like,
we
wow.
were front row for that one, and we got moved because of some drunk ass.
I know some drunk girl was all over me like, so I was backstage with Steve Whiteman.
You were on the other side of me.
Yeah.
You were on the other side of me.
I know,
like,
but-
I was in the middle. You were on this
Yeah,
side.
she
The drunk lady was on this side. The drunk lady should not shut up, and I think the security could sense that.
She's a Karen.
I'm not a Karen.
Yeah,
I just don't like being talked to.
But here,
like,
let me say
nah, because no, I take offense to the word Karen. Like, I'm chill most of the time, but if you won't shut up, yeah, I'm talking about the lady.
I was
Lay your ass out, lady. Like,
I was so basically
go
we
to a
were
concert to hear the band, not your dumbass. Sorry. Kids, don't swear.
you said like 10 swear words already. It doesn't matter anymore.
I stand with my point. Don't swear.
Please swear, guys. Being funny. No, we were like 7 rows back, and
No, we were more than that. We were like 10 rows back.
10 rows. Okay, let's say 10 rows. And we there was this opening guy. Like he was it was just this cool dude. He was all by himself playing acoustic and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, this lady the whole time she's just kind of like all over me, like touching my shoulder and stuff. And she's like, I've met Steve Whiteman.
You're acting like y'all was out on a date. Like I was literally sitting in between y'all.
That's why you stopped it. And she was like, I was backstage with Steve Whiteman once, and he was so, bleh. And I was like, okay, sounds good. Now leave me the hell alone. And she won it. So Mama Fury, she called over security, and she was like, hey, this lady won't stop talking to my son, even though he told.
No, security came up because they seen that I was about ready to beat her ass. Without saying a word. See, Karens say words before they strike.
They were walking.
Strike.
I was being funny when I called you a Karen. You're literally the exact opposite of a Karen. But, like, no, the security were walking in front, and my mom was like, hey, guys. She's being all weird, and they're like...
Yeah, basically, I just asked if we could move.
And then they were like, well, there's one all the way in the front. And so we're, like, just right next to the stage, and Steve comes out with hot wire. And then he's like, yeah, bringing a kid to the school concert is cool. What kind of parent brings their kids to a Kicks concert? Kicks are for kids!
We got girl money.
Yeah.
We got confetti. Did we get confetti?
Nope.
Okay, well, we got money.
Fake money.
Fake money from the Raptors.
Don't steal money, kids.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was an amazing concert. And, yeah.
Yeah.
By the first song of Kicks, we had forgotten all about the drunkard.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that was pretty epic concert. Thanks, Kicks.
And at the other Kick show we went to see them at, we had pit passes, so we were just right up on them. And that was the time.
There was no drunk lady there?
There was no, well, there was drunk people there, but
they were all cool?
They were all gone.
No, they were all gone. Where'd they go?
They were, no, they weren't all gone. They were just, no, but like, yeah, we were right up there with Kicks. That was the time period when, Brian Forsyth, the guitarist, he was out because, he got, I think it was carbon monoxide poison.
Yeah.
And he was Steve Whiteman. He was like, he was all like, and so they sent him to the hospital.
And who was the guitarist that played both parts?
Bob Parley?
Yep. And, yeah.
Bob.
Bob.
Back to
Slaughter. He's a pretty man.
Pretty man.
Pretty man.
I'm not going to tell that story.
He's a pretty man.
I'm not going to tell that story. No, we were at the concert, and there was like a radio host that's like 96.3, I think he was from. And he was like, yeah, we play Slaughter all the time. Mark Slaughter is a pretty man. And I was like, reasonable advice, I'll take that into consideration.
He was a pretty man.
Okay, enough of you talking. I'm being funny. Let's talk about blackjack. Let's talk about blackjack. You want to talk about blackjack?
On Guitar Talk?
I just said we can talk. I mean, there's a podcast. We're trying to get up there with Joe Rogan, okay?
Joe Rogan?
You don't know who Joe Rogan is?
Yeah, I know who Joe Rogan is. Joe Rogan's been around forever.
Really?
Yeah. He used to do, oh gosh, what was it called? Fear Factor, where it was like a reality show. He was the host, and people would I don't know, they'd be having to eat crickets and no, crickets was be a good like they'd be put into black boxes with like tarantulas and yeah, bugs, like those big creepy crawly but like yeah, it was wild. It was wild back then. I think that was the first thing that he started off with. I mean, besides unknown stuff. Yeah.
You know Stevie
He
T.
was tiny then too.
You know Stevie T's punk pop kid song?
Yes.
The singer in it, that's
Mhm.
actually the Rock Feed guy. I learned that last night.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the dude who does Rock Feed. I forgot his name before he started Rock Feed.
I'll be damned.
Yep.
See, you learn something new every day.
We learn something new every day. Put my feet up.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about blackjack. I mentioned this on last podcast.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you turn 18, you've got a whole list of to-dos, don't you?
Nope, I'm not going to a casino. Like I said, I don't like to break the law.
All right. Well,
That's not the end of it.
send your questions and comments into.
YouTube turns my comments off.
All right. Don't comment. Like and subscribe. Follow. Hit the notification bell.
Nobody's gonna do that. Nobody likes me enough to do that.
Yeah, but I mean, now I'm on here.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Mama Fury attracts the followers.
Watch, you'll lose subscribers now. How many
Shut up.
subscribers do you have at this time?
43.
43 at the time of this recording.
After this, I'll probably have 2,000.
No. No.
No.
I don't know. Make a good team, eh?
I just got
Next time I want to list the topics.
my arm.
I want to list the topics. We need to have a format.
You were supposed to write them down today.
Perhaps create a whole nother segment. Have guitar talk.
Well, I do it every day.
Be with no, I can't. I can't talk every day. You know how much I love talking.
Well, you're talking to a camera.
Once a week.
With her, at least.
Yeah, but you should make a segment or have guitar talk. You just still have guitar talk. And then ours will be called something else. If you have any ideas, comment below.
Shameful.
Can you turn on comments for one, or no? You
It
can't.
just turns it off right after. I don't know why. Probably because I'm a kid.
Yeah, probably best. I have to
It's
go
not
and
best. I did
beat asses.
the worst hate comment I've gotten was, "This is embarrassing." And of course, the hate comments I got on my Tyler Creator, but it's worse video was planned, and I thank all of you guys who hated on me in that video because that was called for, and I'm proud to be hated on.
No, it's called constructive criticism.
No, it's called hate. But it was.
I prefer constructive criticism.
I didn't even try. They were literally like, literally, don't let bro on the mic again, which means this freaking sucks. And honestly, I'm not even upset
I'd
about.
say that was constructive criticism.
I'd say that I was god awful on that song, and it was deserved. And
What you wanted to be got off on.
I
this
know.
one.
That's why I'm happy about it. I mean, it's not like I was expecting comments that are like, "This is so beautiful. I love this creation." Like, I didn't even try. I was literally walking back and forth from the kitchen to the living room while I was doing it. That's why you can just hear me walking in it and burping and stuff. That was Onyx.
The dog is probably at the door.
The dog is probably at the door. The dog came by our house earlier.
To visit, and then it went away before we could pet it.
It's probably back again now. Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, she's ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many minutes have we been on?
35.
Ah,
That's good.
take that, Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan does like 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
She's done. Unless she isn't.
I am. I'm just waiting for you to take us out.
Well, is there anything else you want to talk about?
No. No. But for next time, I'll be more prepared.
We were prepared though.
No, I was not prepared.
You
were prepared. I was
She
not
didn't
prepared.
even want to do this. I forced her to. Okay, well, let me take us out. Let me take us out.
Yep. Where's the harmonica?
I don't have the harmonica with me. I think I can play.
Headphones users, R.I.P. Thank you for having me.
All right, bye. Shake hands. Love you, Mama Fury.
Love you.
Say if the comments are open, say I love you, Mama Fury. All right. Cat's and the guitar talk. Bye. I'm ready to get out of here.